everyone. Hope you're all enjoying this. Happy Halloween. It's a special October 31st match here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Well, it's all about the trick-or-treating tonight, Smitty.
Well, I'm old school, Kevin, but I will tell you, I hated candy corn. You can keep that. I hated the way it looked, and I hated the way it tasted.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Malone is out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then it's Ellis. We've got Garnett. Lowry out there with Richmond. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot.
Here we go.
Now Garnett. Lowry with the ball. Passes it to Jokic. And here is Ingram. Over Ellis. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's McGrady. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Now, here's Lowry. Ingram outside. Shot clock at 6. To the wing on the left. Garnett the pass to Lowry. From deep. And it's Malone with the rebound. Tries it from 19. Good.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Off target with his 3.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain. That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Malone with the block.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
And that one's good. McGrady.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Here's Garnett. Drops in the layup for 2.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
You know, the 5-time All-Star Kyle Lowry has made a career of proving his doubters wrong. You ask me, I think he's still underrated.
Here is Richmond. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Plays it in off the breakaway.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And you ask Lowry, he's always felt underestimated. Smitty, what do people overlook about him?
You know, I think, Kevin, is his defense first and foremost. He's a top 10 point guard at both ends of the floor. That's what makes him very special.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here is Lowry. Takes a 3. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 4 rebounds in this game.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Stepped in the line, out of bounds there. A little bit of a slow start for them. Here's Cheeks. Pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Nailed from three-point land.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Malone in the high post. Tries from the block. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac. Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Ingram outside. The pass to Jokic. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. Garnett grabs the board.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
They can win defensively and not just have to rely on their offense.
Martin's checked in for Ellis. In a lowly 30% to start this game out.
And just trying to get some traction. Offensive, terrific season. Averaged about 20 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yes, night in and night out, he's their go-to option. He accepts that responsibility and thrives at it.
Now Perkins. Jeff Teague missing from long range. Malone kicks to Ainge. They get it back. Back to Malone. Banked in off the glass. Malone's got 6 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Right side Teague. Outside Green. Hands it from downtown.
I love the elevation Danny Green gets on his jumper. Makes him tough to defend from distance.
Malone outside. To the middle. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. 8 points for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Teague. He's guarded closely. He's off on that one. Pass to Ainge. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hits the three-point bomb.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here is Teague. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Jokic. Over Malone. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
And you know, the adjustments should have already been made. They know he's a...
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
Cheeks is out there with Teague. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then it's Green. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Devonts is out there with Cartwright. Then it's Will Barton. Then it's Ainge. And it's Horton in at the point guard. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. They've got Nikola Jokic. Marcus Morris is out there with Green. Then there's Teague. And it's Cheeks in at the 2. Teague bounce pass. And here's Green outside. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Green's got 8 points.
As a defender, you want to force Danny Green to put the ball on the floor. Can't let him catch and shoot.
Cartwright against Jokic. Poked away. Passes it to Horton. Clock at 6. And the 3 off target. From the field, 44%, not bad. And last year, a tough one for Jeff Teague. Just couldn't put together. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And Garnett misses.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Kicks it to Devonts. It's Barton on the wing. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. The drive by Green. Devonts the rebound. 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kyle Lowry is hard-nosed, as we all know, and if you ask him, it comes from his upbringing in Philadelphia. Lowry said, "A Philly player is what a basketball player is. We played on concrete. You got to be mentally tough. You're not trying to be athletic. You get hit the wrong way, you run into a metal pole. Kevin, that's what made him. From Philly to Villanova to Toronto to an NBA champion.
I don't know about running into the metal pole, but that sounds painful. But he's certainly as tough as he can be. David, thank you.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Jacks up a three. And so out of bounds it goes. And they retain possession.
Occasionally, but it's still incredibly impressive.
Yep, it counts. McGrady's got 8 points.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Richmond against McGrady. Richmond no good. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Out to the right wing. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Morris outside. Six to shoot. And Garnett has it in the corner. Lowry for 3. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
A threat from anywhere on the floor. Lowry does it with skill, and he does it with toughness.
It is not good. He's made half of his 6 attempts, and around 41% on the night. Here's Richmond. Got a piece of it. Ingram against Millsap. To the paint. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
I love this about Paul Millsap. Takes it up strong in the face of good defense.
Now here is Lowry. He has 5.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
And the shot goes in. Malone's got 10 points in the game.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Outside Lowry. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Ring shot on the way. Shot is good off the back rim and in. McGrady's got 4 points in the quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Lowry kicks to Morris. Back to Lowry. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. Richmond the pass to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And when he's aggressive, watch out. Morris on a season ago from the line.
Free throw good from Morris. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Ellis the pass to Perkins. Malone dishes to Perkins. Malone right side. Here's McGrady. Drills the baseline jumper. 12 points for him.
And McGrady, as accomplished a mid-range shooter as we have in the game, keeps that high release point on the jump shot.
And so Teague hits 2 free throws.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Malone outside. Over Jokic. And that one's drained from the low block. Malone's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And so it's the visiting team. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
All right.
It's going to give you an easy rebound. They need to show some fight. Jump shots along the way.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jock Rivers. Ellis is out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Malone. Then it's Tracy McGrady. To the inside. Garnett. Count it. Good. Garnett's got 6. Steve, nothing finer than having a star on your team who also makes everyone else feel better, feel involved, right?
You're totally right, Kevin. I talked to a lot of these general managers and owners, and they talk about they're looking for the unselfish star. Not just the star, the unselfish star. And what they mean by that, on the court, off the court, the guy that understands it's about team versus him.
Over in the corner, Ellis. Over Ingram. Off the left rim and out. Being 41% for the game. Knocked loose. Here's Richmond. Offensive rebound. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And Ingram is just so long. I mean, he covers a ton of space and just so quick in transition.
Shots good by Ellis.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Lowry kicks to Garnett. Shoots over Malone. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. He's covered by Richmond. Count it. 14 points for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Ingram wide open. Drills the three-pointer.
That's what you get from a veteran playmaker. If you get open, Lowry will find you.
Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Jokic grabs the miss. Ingram against Ellis. To the wing right side. Garnett kicks to Lowry. Here's Jokic. And the layup falls. Jokic has got 7 points in the game.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Pass to Cartwright. Divac kicks to Ainge. Over Lowry. The shot by Ainge, no good. Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
The drive by Green. Garnett. Chip back in for 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Cartwright, the pass to Ainge. Here's Cartwright. Out to the right wing. Down low. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Divac. 17 points in the game.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
Green kicks to Jokic. The tray. It's hauled in by McGrady. Gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Cartwright, the pass to Ainge. Divac dishes to Ainge. Barton inside the line. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here we go. Martin with it. Lowry picks him up. Divac, the pass to Cartwright. Over Garnett. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Garnett. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one. There's 1:38 left in the third. It's Barton on the wing. Over Ingram. And that one's good. Barton's got 6. Gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Three-pointer. They get it back. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to...
Gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. And there's the pass to Morris. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And the call on the shot that sent. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Here's McGrady. A three-pointer, no good. Being a hot 57% from the field in the third. Here's Teague. Levots grabs the board. And around 44% in this third quarter. Inside, pulls it from the elbow. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got 4 assists in the game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Morris. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green gets an open look and hits. Green's got 10 points in the game.
Terrific shot. Danny Green, a champion in college and in the pros, of course, just has a winning attitude.
And that one's good. McGrady.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And so it's the visiting team heading to the bench with a 7-point, and it's Cheeks in at the 2. Morris, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's Malone. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this league, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
To the paint. The 10-footer. And that one's good. Jokic has got 9 points here in the second half. There's been just outrageous 64% from the field to this point. And the basket by Malone.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Cheeks. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Now Teague. Cheeks the pass to Garnett. Good work defensively by Millsap.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And how about the transition from Paul Millsap, going away from that star role to being more of a role player here in his later years? No longer needed to carry the torch, if you will, in terms of scoring and rebounding, but he can still give you just a bit of everything inside.
Ingram, he's checked in for T. And so Paul Millsap nails both of them.
Underrated coming into the league and underestimated. Millsap doesn't have any doubters anymore.
Garnett the pass to Cheeks. Pass to Richmond. Over Millsap. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Malone. The shot off that time. Good defense by Jokic. To the middle. Here's Cheeks. Up and in on the layup.
And the passing of Ingram, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball effortless.
And so now a timeout called by
Ways to go.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
And Greg, when you talk about Ingram, where would you look for him to make the next step in his game?
Well, in that one season at Duke, he did shoot over 40% from three. I think becoming a reliable shooter from out there would be a key building block offensively.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
And that one's good. Millsap.
Smart play call. Paul Millsap, deadly once he gets the ball inside.
Gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Ingram with it. Clock at 6. To the inside. Jokic, no good. 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Horton, that's good.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Here's Cheeks. Now the dish to Garnett. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Yeah, Garnett, a remarkable scorer. Just a number of moves inside to choose from, including that little feathery-looking jump shot.
Millsap kicks to Ellis. Pass to Millsap. Down low. The shot from the low post is good. Millsap's got 6 in the quarter.
The steady progress of Paul Millsap as a scorer, impressive to watch.
Now, here's Lowry. Defense right on him. Feeds to Garnett. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Garnett's got 14 points here in the second half.
And Lowry has no problem setting up teammates. He strikes a good balance between passing and scoring.
Garnett outside. Launches it. That's good from Lowry on the assist from Kevin Garnett. And it's 8 points for Kyle Lowry.
The D just sagged off just...
1:35 left in the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Malone. Inside, he kicks to McGrady. Shoots over Richmond. Malone. Yep, that one goes in there. Malone's got 22.
Great change of direction. He sold the defense that he was taking the look and instead found his teammate for an even better one.
Lowry for 3. Drills it from outside.
The little fella with the big shot. Kyle Lowry never wants to shy away from the big moment.
Millsap passes it to McGrady. He dishes it to Millsap. Kicks to Malone. Over Jokic. Malone, good.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
Gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. And Steve Clifford wants a timeout. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the fourth, and it's Ingram missing. Tracy McGrady on the wing. He's covered by Richmond.
This has reached desperation time for him.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Ellis, left side. Fires from 14. Malone trying to break free. And that one's good, Ellis.
Right now he's being too passive and not looking for his shot enough. He needs to be more aggressive and get more shots up because he's shooting well.
Outside for Richmond. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
3-pointer, Lowry. The shot will not fall. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Paul. It looked like the game was getting away from you. So how big is it that you were able to come back?
We got to do a better job of executing down the stretch. As simple as that. We're just glad we got this win. We just can't let these things happen in the future.
I know you're going to keep working on it. Thanks again, Paul. Back to you, Kevin.
Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you next time.